the heck?
Yeah.
Hey, what am I doing here?
Stream starting.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? Lord of the Woods here. Josh here.
What's up, y'all? Damien on the track.
Screw Zach. Alright, so tonight we're gonna, we're back. We had a little bit of an issue with our audio, unfortunately, last night. At the very end of our stream, we had some
It's crazy.
missteps. We forgot, so after intermission, we forgot to unpause the audio for the microphone and mess it up. But hey, make mistakes. Happens.
Yeah, it goes down.
So we're just trying to make the best videos we can for you.
Yeah. But tonight we got some new stuff for you also. Apparently this was out 6 hours ago. From our man Max Fear. So
Yep, Mr. Max Fear.
yeah, we're gonna check some of that out.
Yep, some new stuff. We're gonna check that out, and we're gonna watch some more.
It's been really interesting so far.
Oh,
since
yeah,
we started. I've actually learned a lot on this film.
Yeah.
So, man, interesting. Very interesting.
Indeed, interesting.
You gotta wonder though, man, what goes on out there in the forest though. When no one's there.
Yeah.
That's some shit. Like if a tree falls in the forest, doesn't
Right.
one hear it, kind of thing.
There goes another tree down.
What makes it real? That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. But anyways, everybody, let's get into this. We're gonna get to our first video here, and we're gonna check her out.
All right, here we go. Maximum Fear.
We're gonna make it bigger. All right. we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Max, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2025 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on trail cams. From weird unidentified creatures such as Bigfoots and skinwalkers to killers and to many other unexplainable phenomena.
Yeah, it made no sense.
What?
So today I decided to highlight some of the
Hey, is
most
that a
chilling and
sandwich?
downright horrifying creatures caught on trail cameras this year.
Look at that. Ooh.
So grab your I Found Bigfoot coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest trail camera clips of 2025. The following is a deeply disturbing video that allegedly comes from the deep ocean. Now watching the video back, I'm trying to figure out if this was taken underwater or on a dark shore at night. But the video was just highlighted on April 4th, 2025, but it comes all the way back from 2006. It was taken by a group of scientists in an undisclosed remote ocean location. They were exploring the area with cameras, interested to see what the unkempt area would hold. When suddenly this creature is spotted.
Confused, bro. I can't really tell.
Looks like a stingray.
Oh, that thing. Now I see it. What the balls?
Okay, there you go.
Now I can actually see it.
Sticker Mule makes it easy to buy custom roll labels in any
Dang
shape
it.
and quantity.
Keep forgetting
It
about
only
this,
takes a
dude.
few seconds to order,
Oh,
and every
yeah.
purchase comes with a
Stick-
free online.
Skip through the stickers.
A strange alien mermaid-like being is seen navigating
Yeah, it
what looks
reminds
to
me
be
of
the
the
ocean
Hellboy.
floor or a rocky dark
Yeah.
area. It slowly and effortlessly crawls along the floor, then crawls up the rocky terrain.
At first I couldn't see anything, you know? Because it was so
It
like...
turns and looks into the
pixelated
camera,
and stuff,
then the
you know,
footage
For
cuts off.
sure. That's crazy.
It has a slender, extraterrestrial-like body, with darker skin on its backside and lighter skin on the
gonna
front of
spit
it.
freaking venom on you or some shit. That's what they're
Someone in the
like.
comments states, not real, just an AI creation. Just like a lifelike video game.
AI creation in 2006?
To which the uploader responded with, it's not AI, I ran it through software, no AI or CGI detected.
Said no AI detected.
So ruling out AI for this one makes it all the more compelling. Most people who watch the video are convinced it's a real mermaid.
That'd be crazy, huh?
Some believe that mermaids, half human, half fish beings, could be real creatures that inhabit the unexplored depths of Earth's oceans,
Makes sense.
hiding in areas too deep or remote for humans to reach. Throughout cultures around the world, from ancient Greece to parts of Africa and Asia,
Right.
there are eerily similar stories of mermaid-like beings, despite these cultures never having contacted each other. And there are also some videos that could prove their existence, just like this one. So what are we thinking here? Is it legit or is it somehow a hoax? Let me know. Now this brand new cryptid creature photo is strange, and people don't know what to make of it, with some thinking it's a dogman and some thinking it's a Sasquatch. It was just uploaded on March 28th, 2025. Here's the picture.
That looks more like Sasquatch than anything, bro.
Yeah, definitely not.
I told you
not
guys
a
this one was
dog,
strange.
Yeah.
Just look at this thing. It's ape-like, but way too big.
That's what Bigfoots are.
And something is off about its face.
Okay.
It has big bright eyes, a large nose, and a really big mouth.
Yeah, it is different on that.
Yeah.
Its
but-
arms are heavily muscled, but very long at the same time, so maybe it has the ability to move around on all fours. But it does seem to be a bipedal creature, judging by the hunched posture and leg position.
Yeah.
Look like he could
It looks insanely tall. I wish we could see it
Right.
standing upright. One of the biggest debates about this one is whether it's a real creature or someone in a costume.
Who knows?
Believers point out that
Yeah,
this would
right.
be a hyper-realistic costume, and it would be very hard to make it look this good. Believers also point out the muscle structure, specifically its right arm and shoulder. They say if it were a costume, don't you
Yeah.
think we wouldn't be able to see its muscles clearly through it?
He's built like a linebacker.
We also don't know exactly where this one was taken, but it was uploaded by a group called Boise Bigfoot.
Idaho.
Potato Bigfoots.
And
So maybe it's from Boise, Idaho. It's definitely some interesting and mysterious evidence. Evidence that may prove the existence of the Dogman or the Bigfoot, depending on what you believe it is.
Yeah, definitely not a dog, man.
The following video comes from YouTube channel Jackie Ricky. It was posted on April 3rd, 2012, but because it comes from a rather small YouTube channel, it hasn't been seen by many. The description states, quote, "A strange creature appeared to us as we explored an abandoned swimming pool on the outskirts of Angoulême."
What?
Angoulême is a city in France.
Oh.
"We still don't know what it is. It's pretty terrifying," end quote. Here is their footage.
Show us some tea, I guess.
Là, ça sonne ou pas? T'es sûr?
So the sound effects.
The video starts out with them approaching the abandoned site.
Man,
They
it's
shine
just
their
like that
flashlights
scene
in the
from
windows,
Cloverfield.
examining the eerie-looking area.
I've never actually watched Cloverfield.
They find their way inside and begin exploring, their path lit up only by a dim flashlight. They shine their flashlight into what looks like a small closet, and what looks to be an abnormally skinny, naked person is hiding inside.
Crackhead.
It's Dobby.
Slowing the footage down, though, it seems not human.
Man, where my weed at?
Right?
As the light hits it, it jolts backwards, trying to hide from it.
Turn
But it
off
was too
the
late.
lights.
We see its eyes glow and reflect the light from the flashlight, something humans' eyes don't do. The explorers themselves don't believe this was a human. They think it was some kind of creature or something supernatural.
You never
And it was
noticed
enough
that.
to make them run out of the place for their lives, never returning again.
I could probably try to attack them too or whatever. Yeah.
There has never been an update on this video ever since. No explanation, no recap, just this video. And it was the only video that has ever been uploaded to their channel,
You see, you never know what's in the dark. That's like
leading many
North
to
Korea.
believe they weren't looking for fame or money from the video. Because if they were, they would have continued to recreate this video and capitalize off it. So did these explorers actually encounter something unknown this night? And if so, what was it? A cryptid creature, a ghostly spirit that haunts the abandoned pool area, or perhaps even something else? Regardless, definitely some eerie footage to keep you awake at night.
It's something else. Something else.
Taking a look at a completely brand new UFO or UAP sighting. It was just released on April 8th, 2025, and it comes from Desert Valley, California. The caption reads, "Unidentified object captured hovering over Highway 395 in Desert Valley, California.
That's
What is this?"
interesting.
Looks like somebody's birthday balloon got away.
Let's go ahead and take a
Right.
look.
It's really dense in a UFO right now. Honestly, that's way too low.
That's just 7 years floating. What do you think? Birthday balloon?
We see a low-flying spherical metallic object.
It's not a UFO though.
It's slowly moving, inching its way over the remote highway. Now immediately, some people tried to say it was just a balloon, a big shiny balloon, because it does kind of look like it at
You know
first
what?
glance.
I guess not, because if you look at the trees. look
However,
at
it
the
keeps
wind
its
blowing.
shape and looks to be solid.
See the trees down there? See how that?
It doesn't seem to twist and turn and go up and down like a balloon would, because they move with the wind. This thing is dense, and it moves with purpose, slowly in a straight line. It doesn't veer off ever, it sticks to its straight path. Examining the craft, it seems to have a band in the middle, followed by a semicircle on the top and on the bottom. Maybe someone or something is sitting in the middle part operating the craft. The more I thought, the more I realized that this craft shouldn't be able to float like this. It's spherical, with no propellers or anything to keep it afloat. So how is it doing this?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And if you've been watching my videos recently, I've been including and talking a lot about UFO sightings coming from
I
California.
remember that one.
For some reason, California is more of a UFO hotspot than ever, with new
Yeah,
sightings
yeah.
seemingly emerging every single day.
That is crazy.
But it's not just today. California has a rich and fascinating history when it comes to UFOs, UAPs, and alleged alien encounters. Thanks to its vast deserts, military installations, and tech-heavy population, the Golden State has long been a hotspot for sightings and speculation. One of the most infamous encounters comes all the way back in 1942. They called it the Battle of Los Angeles.
That's a movie.
Anti-aircraft guns fired for hours, thinking it was an enemy attack, but for some reason, no aircraft debris was ever found. Some believe this was a real UFO encounter, while others chalk it up to just wartime nerves. And in the 1950s and 60s, these strange sightings only continued. Southern California saw a surge of UFO reports during the Cold War. Sightings often came from the Mojave Desert, San Bernardino Mountains, and Palm Springs area. Proximity to military testing sites and Edwards Air Force Base fueled both skepticism and conspiracy. So, is there some strange military stuff going on in California to this day, or has it always been the work of extraterrestrials? Here are some close-up and clear trail camera captures of the so-called Dogman. However, these ones remain rather classified, with little to no background information at all. All we know is a hunter set up a trail camera deep in the forest in the winter. He set the camera up to capture wildlife and aid him in his hunts, which is what these cameras are usually used for. But instead of capturing normal wildlife, one day while he was looking back through his captures, this was seen.
That's crazy, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's incredible. Look at that.
Wow.
It's too
The motion and heat activated camera captured what looks to be a dogman, a mix between a dog and a human. The creature has dark, realistic fur with pointed ears and sharp, canine-like teeth. The photos are insanely clear, which is the main reason they landed on today's list.
Oh, damn, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see every single detail. This must have been a super high-quality trail camera.
That's crazy.
Some of the
man.
clearest photos of a potential dogman for sure. They were highlighted in mid-January of this year, but it's
Yeah,
believed they
those
come from
missions.
sometime in 2024.
But might be really tender.
The first shot gives us a clear look at its face and upper body from the front,
Yeah.
Mm.
and the second one shows it from behind.
Wow.
If you
Definitely
don't
got me
know,
right
the
there,
dogman
that
is
one.
typically described as a bipedal creature, with the body of a muscular man and the head of a wolf or large dog.
Fur cover though.
Unlike Bigfoot, which often carries a mysterious or even peaceful air, the dogman is often associated with aggression, intimidation, and predatory behavior.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's gaining so much popularity and people are starting to talk about it more. And also because it's been captured more often. But if these trail camera captures are indeed real, they're some of the closest and clearest evidence of the dogman ever.
You ain't lying.
So something extremely
Yeah, well, that's
groundbreaking just
crazy.
happened. For the first time in over 10,000 years, direwolves are back. Direwolves were large, powerful predators that once roamed North and South America. Though they share similarities with the modern gray wolf, direwolves were a distinct species, not direct ancestors or simply larger versions of today's wolves. But now they're back, thanks to Colossal Biosciences, a Texas-based genetic engineering company.
Man, they're doing too much down there in Texas. They need to cut that mess
They announced the birth of
Huh?
3 wolf pups, Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi, claiming them as the first successful de-extinction of the dire wolf.
out. Oh snap!
Now
thought
I know
they
it
were,
sounds
like,
crazy, but it
together.
actually happened.
Oh.
These scientists used ancient DNA and gene editing to bring back the first ever de-extinct animal. I mean, what are we gonna bring back next? Dinosaurs?
I doubt.
All I'm saying is I would love to have a pet T-Rex, which is probably scarier than I'm assuming, but come on, that would be so cool.
All right. Of course, man.
So how these scientists did it exactly is they extracted ancient DNA from direwolf fossils,
With a couple
Right.
missiles on it.
specifically a 72,000-year-old inner ear bone and a 13,000-year-old tooth. According to Reuters.com, they identified 20 key genetic differences between direwolves and their closest living relatives, gray wolves. Using CRISPR technology, these genes were edited in gray wolf embryos to express direwolf traits, such as larger sizes and increased musculature. Then the edited embryos were implanted in domestic dog surrogates, leading to the birth of the 3 pups.
That's messed up, man. It's gonna bring something in this freaking universe.
This discovery could potentially lead to helping endangered species, bringing back previously extinct species that are detrimental to our environment, and all kinds of other things. I think it's just so crazy that this is even possible. I'll definitely keep you all updated on this topic if you want me to. But for now, let me know in the comments which animals you want to see come back from extinction.
Mm-hmm. They said they won't bring the
The following footage is some of the craziest footage you'll ever see taken by a trail camera. It comes from Browning Trail Cams on Instagram. It was filmed on July 16th, 2024 at 5:04 p.m.
Remember that?
The video was so good that it won the 2025 Trail Cam Pro video contest. But before I show you all, I will warn you, it's kind of gruesome. Check it out.
Oh, no, gruesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What the?
Viewers be advised.
What the hell? Is that a cat?
Look like it.
Looks like Simba.
Yeah, right.
A turkey is minding its own business, standing in front of the trail camera,
It's minding his own business.
when all of a sudden a bobcat comes charging at it.
Bobcat.
It jumps up high in the air trying to dodge the attack. But the cat makes one of the most impressive jumps I've ever seen. It leaps pretty much all the way out of frame and it captures the turkey midair.
Yeah, turkey wasn't going nowhere.
They both come crashing
No.
down where the bobcat continues attacking the turkey, winning this battle.
Where you go, you jive turkey?
The power and swiftness of this bobcat is incredible. And this trail camera captures it perfectly.
There goes all
I mean, the turkey had a pretty impressive reaction time. It saw the cat, thought quickly, and tried to
But
escape.
turkeys can't fly, right?
But the athleticism and stealthiness of these creatures are unmatched.
Oh no.
The bobcat is a medium-sized wildcat native to North America. It's named for its short bobbed tail, which distinguishes it from other wildcats.
Boy, I tell you.
They grow up to be 2 to 4 feet, including the tail. Its tail is usually around 5 to 7 inches long.
See his hairs on its ears?
Yeah.
The height at the shoulder is typically 18 to 24 inches.
Oh my god.
They weigh 15 to 30 pounds, with males usually being larger.
Ears and stuff.
They're seen with reddish-brown to grayish fur, with black spots and streaks. And here is the stat you've all been waiting for. They can leap as high as 10 to 12 feet vertically, which is especially useful for catching birds in flight or jumping onto high ledges, tree branches, or rocks.
Or escaping with your life.
Right.
And in this case, catching elusive turkeys. Definitely some of the coolest footage I've ever seen. I mean, the odds to catch something like this on a trail camera have to be so slim. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed all of today's clips.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I agree, that was awesome.
The security camera video comes from East Texas on July 7th, 2019 at 9:32 p.m. The camera is posted facing towards the homeowner normal until we look further in the background to the road lit up by a lone street light.
Oh, right.
Just how he said it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I see. You see it? What the hell is that?
Just walking along there or something. You see that?
Yeah.
The hell?
Suddenly, out from the darkness comes a pale, skinny, long-armed creature. It seems to walk with its arms, as its arms are so excessively long that they reach the ground as it walks along.
I think it's a dang gorilla.
Yeah.
Because of the
Gorilla,
hunched over
gorilla.
walk and the overall look of this strange creature, many think it could be a Sasquatch or Yeti.
He's just getting on.
But others speculate other cryptid creatures like the rake or even the skinwalker.
That's a weird thing. Right
It really is a disturbing and mysterious video.
Yeah, it is disturbing.
And because the unknown being is so far away from the camera, we can't exactly tell what it is, leaving us wondering. And the homeowner doesn't know exactly what it was either, but they stress that it was indeed something supernatural.
I don't know about that, but it was different.
Alright, I think it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button, Mom. Let's aim for 5,000 likes for another one of these trail camera videos. And if you want to get to know me more, you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Maxwell Fear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Maximum Fear YT. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 20% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. And be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload.
So, that's what we was talking about. Over 6 hours. So let's see what we're gonna do next. Here we go.
We're gonna watch Wicked. Just kidding.
This is a 2-hour thing.
Do you wanna watch Wicked with us?
Yeah, I'm quite sure they do. Versus the other ones, man, they want to just defy gravity.
Right? Just you and I.
Yeah, them darn haters pulling you down. What are we doing? What's going on?
Let's go to this dude.
I mean, can you imagine that? What kind of luck would that be to get hit by like a meteorite or something? Like you're just out there chilling, and a meteorite just hits you. I mean, what are the chances of that? I heard some people do that.
While out for a hunting,
Right, here we go.
this individual took a photo of something unusual in the distance. A mysterious figure partially hidden by tall grass. She observed that whatever it was had been standing there before their eyes met, only to crouch down in the image. Her initial impression suggested the figure was small, possibly around 12 inches tall, leading to amusing theories ranging from a person in a black hoodie to an animal, while skeptics dismissed it as a hoax or a case of misidentification. Others speculated it might be a cryptid. So what exactly was captured in this eerie photo? A man was on a hunting trip in Hobia, Oklahoma, when he noticed a strange figure among the trees. It was tall and dark, resembling a chimpanzee, although such creatures are not native to Oklahoma. Its size and stance hinted that it could be something different, potentially a Sasquatch. The figure's movements and silhouette did not align with any known animal, which sparked speculation about its unexplained nature. Unfortunately, the figure was never fully visible, making it impossible to ascertain what it really was. In the early morning, a hunter immediately before setting off on his journey encountered something frightening.
Who's this guy you're listening to?
Wild Assault.
Where Wild Assault? Better not be something out there by my truck. What is that, a slug?
The unsettling noise recorded in Lansing, Iowa, close to the Mississippi River, prompted many to wonder if it was the scream of a bobcat. The sound was so disturbing that some likened it to a human scream, highlighting how easily natural animal sounds can be misinterpreted.
Homeowners everywhere are ditching solar panels for this. It powers your entire home. Thousands of homeowners are living completely.
Interpreted as something mysterious. A group of hikers was taking a lunch break in the woods when an unexpected visitor arrived. A large brown bear emerged above them, and one of the hikers captured the intense encounter on video. The bear rested its head on one of the hikers, who stayed calm throughout the tense moment. Eventually, the bear wandered off, and the hiker's ability to remain composed in such a frightening situation probably ensured their safety. A couple was trekking through the woods when they began to hear unusual sounds. As they started recording, they noticed something disturbing. A hairy creature was observing them, standing motionless, feeling uneasy and uncertain about what was following them or if it was a threat. They cautiously made their way out. They exited the woods feeling both bewildered and scared. Reddit user CNO or Badger posted a photo from a hunting trip in the mid-2000s at a friend's cabin. In the picture, he is wearing his father's army uniform, but something unsettling can be seen in the background. A white figure that looks like a woman, possibly pregnant or holding a baby, is visible in the distance. The user notes that there were no statues or decorations in the area, and even provided another photo taken just moments earlier that shows no such figure. Could this be evidence of a ghostly apparition? This image was posted by a Reddit user on the r/paranormal subreddit, showcasing something unsettling that his friend's trail camera captured in 2022. At 9:04 p.m., a humanoid figure can be seen walking past the camera. The situation becomes even more concerning due to the camera's placement in a secluded area. Some Reddit users suspect that the figure might be a distressed human female, while others theorize it could be a homeless person or someone in a vulnerable state, possibly due to addiction or abuse. Several comments express worries about the possibility of the individual being an attack victim, highlighting visible injuries on the legs and upper body. The presence of a stick, the absence of shoes, and the noticeable dirt and blood on the person's body further complicate the mystery. What could the real story behind this figure be? A man was working in Churchill when he noticed a polar bear lounging beneath his vehicle.
Oh, hey. Hi, polar bear.
Right.
While polar bears are typically recognized for their fierce nature, this particular one seemed unusually playful. Despite its relaxed demeanor, polar bears are some of the most powerful predators in the wild. Unlike other hunters that depend on stealth, polar bears confront their prey directly and can easily overpower them with their immense strength. Thankfully, this encounter concluded without any harm. While reviewing trail camera footage from a secluded forest in North Carolina, a hiker noticed one particular image that caught their attention. The photo seemed to show a figure concealed behind a tree, an ape-like being with fur that matched descriptions of Bigfoot. However, one aspect raised doubts. If the footage was truly captured by a trail camera, why was it positioned only a few feet away and aimed directly at another tree? These peculiar details have prompted many to doubt the image's authenticity. A group of hunters awoke to a deeply unsettling sight during the night. Their tent was infested with swarms of creepy daddy-long-legs or huntsman spiders. Alarmed and anxious, they hurriedly escaped, feeling shaken and considering giving up. Before departing, they took a photo to post on Reddit, then swiftly packed their belongings and returned to the safety of their home. A hunter spent a week at a secluded cabin deep in the forest, eager to enjoy the tranquility of nature and spend his days tracking game. However, one fateful night, he encountered something that shattered the calm.
Okay, that's terrifying. What? Oh shit, it's moving. What the fuck is that?
As he sat outside, listening to the sounds of the night, he noticed a flickering light in the distance. It appeared as if someone was wandering through the woods carrying a torch. Just when he thought it couldn't get any stranger, another light emerged, creating the illusion of two glowing eyes watching him from the shadows. In addition to the unsettling lights, the hunter began to hear eerie sounds surrounding him, whispers that echoed through the trees. Unlike any animal calls he was familiar with, those were definitely not the sounds a deer would make. The peaceful hunting trip had taken a haunting turn, leaving the hunter on edge in the depth of the forest.
Here's another Montana Sasquatch video from World Bigfoot Central. Several viewers have noted a very dark creature with a brownish, caveman-like face observing Duke as he hikes near some large structures. The video is titled, Sasquatch at the Super X, The Watchers in the Woods, as Duke's team previously recorded a grayish Bigfoot, engaging in wood knocking in the same vicinity. The figure in this latest footage has piqued my interest. Upon closer for a clearer view, stopping before further enlargement to avoid pixelation. While I'm not asserting that this is a Bigfoot Watching Duke in an area with a long history of Sasquatch sightings, if it is indeed one, it appears to be a different individual than the grayish one previously filmed. This creature is a very dark brown or black color, with a domed head, no visible neck, and powerful shoulders. Its face, as expected, is lighter in hue, featuring a pronounced brow ridge, deep-set eyes, and a large human-like nose. This Bigfoot resembles one that Les Stroud captured on video in the Romanian mountains, where it was also seen lurking behind trees, showcasing a similarly rugged face in strong brow ridge. I'll play back the video a few times so you can get a closer look. If this is indeed a Bigfoot, it's unsettling how close Duke got to it while it concealed itself behind a tangled mass of deadfall, likely a resting area. In my view, it's an excellent spot for napping or sleeping during the day, offering plenty of cover. For any human, bear, or mountain lion to approach this Sasquatch, they would need to carefully navigate the tangled debris, making it highly improbable for anything to sneak up on it without creating noise that would alert the creature. I hope you find this glimpse of a potential Montana Sasquatch in its secure hiding spot intriguing. As a man drove through a forested area on his way to a big winter hunt, something unexpected occurred.
Holy fuck!
Dang.
I thought someone heard it. Now I want to attack it.
A lynx unexpectedly approached the man's truck and tried to attack him. Luckily, he remained safe as his window was rolled up. Since lynxes are typically not aggressive toward humans unless provoked, the animal's behavior was especially baffling.
While camping in the woods of Hinton, Canada, YouTuber Essie Styles heard the eerie howl of a lone wolf echo through the night. As darkness settled in, it became clear they weren't alone. A whole pack of wolves was nearby.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I would have been in that every day.
And they're just chilling. Like nothing's happened.
They gonna get a freaking forest fire. Under you, prevent forest fires.
The camper wondered aloud whether the wolves were reacting to their presence or if the initial howl had been a warning to stay away. With their senses on high alert, the tension in the air was undeniable, leaving them to wonder just how many wolves were watching from the shadows.
YouTuber Vahid Kolsberg and his husky, Riley, set out to spend the night on a mountain, but their adventure took a frightening turn when Riley suddenly froze, sensing movement in the trees below. A bear emerged from the forest and began approaching. Vahid attempted to take a photo, but the bear kept coming closer.
Nej! Nej! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Nej! 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 Gå bort! Gå bort! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Gå bort härifrån!
Realizing they were unarmed and vulnerable, he shouted in an attempt to scare it away, but the bear only grew more curious. In desperation, he threw rocks downhill, hoping to startle it. The noise worked. The bear retreated, leaving Vahid and Riley safe but deeply shaken by the encounter. While on a fishing trip, a man discovered a hidden cave while exploring a secluded, untouched section of a stream.
Semi-deep, but there are a lot of weeds. That's the only problem I would have. Keep getting stuck on weed. Is that a cave? No way.
That's where it lives.
There's a cave right there. I kind of want to go explore it, I'm not going to lie.
Driven by curiosity, he ventured inside, deeper into the darkness, where he came across something eerie.
What do we got in here? Oh boy, this is nice. Is that a head? Oh my gosh, it's a head. No way. What is that? Is that a coyote? I'm not very smart on which heads these bones are, but it looks like a coyote, I'm pretty sure. Get over here. Wow, there's really not much else in here. But you could easily probably get all the way back in there and stand up. I don't know, we're gonna try it. More bones on the ground here. There's actually quite a lot of room. We got another bone right there. Some stuff back in there, a lot of bugs, bones. That's just a stick. No writing.
That's just a stick.
A skull, possibly from a coyote, along with several scattered bones. While the sight didn't frighten him, it certainly sparked his curiosity. After a moment of intrigue, he carried on with his fishing trip.
As a hunter was walking to his car, he noticed an animal emerging from a ditch. As it drew closer, its appearance became more unsettling. A bizarre mix of monkey and rat-like features with strange, jerky movements. It attempted to climb out of the ditch, but the footage cuts off before revealing what happened next. Despite his knowledge of local wildlife, the hunter had never seen anything like it and couldn't identify the creature. Could anyone have an idea of what this might have been?
A Reddit user shared a photo captured by his uncle's trail camera in South Louisiana, showing a figure resembling Bigfoot lurking in the tall grass. His uncle, who has believed in Bigfoot for nearly 20 years and calls it the Swamp Squatch, claimed this was the first time he had ever caught anything on camera. While skeptics question the authenticity of the image, the poster remains convinced that his uncle is telling the truth. One day, while walking around his property with his dog, the animal suddenly began barking uncontrollably, acting unusually agitated. That's when he saw it. A Sasquatch-like creature appeared to be peeking from behind the bushes. At first, the photo he took seemed unclear, but upon zooming in, distinct details emerged. An ape-like face with brown fur, visible eyes, a nose, and a mouth. The question remains, was it just a case of pareidolia, or did he truly capture the face of Bigfoot? In 2016, a family fishing near Wild Horse Lake in Steens Mountain, Oregon, failed to notice a large figure running behind them.
2016, Wild Horse Lake. You made her down here now, can just make her out.
Dad, what is that?
Wow, what is that? A bear. Stand on its legs. What is it?
The father quickly reached for his camera to take a photo, but it was too late. Fortunately, one of his daughters managed to capture the figure on camera. Steens Mountain is a remote, heavily forested area, making it an ideal location for sightings of elusive creatures like Bigfoot. Skeptics suggest it could have been a misidentified hiker, but to me, it doesn't seem like just an ordinary person. The following close-up footage of Bigfoot originates from Virginia. A man is exploring a remote wilderness area when he believes he spots a bear. Excited to capture a video, he takes out his phone and starts recording, only to realize that what he's observing isn't a bear at all.
Hey, bear.
You know, it's hard to focus in trees, you know? Because your focus, like, automatically goes, like, the nearest branch or some shit.
As he zooms in closer, an unfamiliar creature comes into view, attempting to conceal itself behind a tree. The upper part of its body is visible, revealing a hairy humanoid form with a face resembling a blend of a human and a monkey. Its face is devoid of hair and appears to be a lighter grayish hue, featuring a prominent forehead. In one particular shot, its eyes can be seen peering through the foliage. The creature is distinctly defined, with even the wrinkles on its forehead clearly visible, which adds to the intrigue of the footage. This sighting is particularly compelling because Virginia is known as a Bigfoot hotspot, with numerous notable sightings reported in the area. For instance, a mysterious trail camera photo from the North Grapevine Lake Trails has sparked curiosity online. According to the person who shared the image, it was captured after they and a friend triggered multiple trail cameras while running through the woods around 8 p.m. that evening. They explained that they had started running after hearing something moving close behind them. Upon reviewing the footage later, they noticed a chilling detail, a photo showing the poster running in the foreground, while a dark figure stood motionless between the trees in the background, watching them. Adding to the mystery, the area has reportedly experienced an increase in Bigfoot sightings. Could this be another one? Reddit user Motor Sitter Magnifish was out magnet fishing when he made a heartbreaking discovery.
Oh, I got something on there. Oh. Filled with rocks and paper. Nice polished rocks even.
Open this one up?
Yeah, I'm gonna open this one up. It don't look like urine.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you got urine in it.
Actually, there's no liquid in it.
Oh, maybe you can read the note.
He pulled up a jar containing a deeply meaningful message inside.
Oh, you know what? I think it's a poem. I don't think this is a spell. I just saw something about loves. Dear, oh no. Dear Daddy, I wish you can come back and stay. I wish you never died so we could have spent more time together. And now it feels like I have no one. I wish that if you were alive, I could have everybody. I feel nobody loves me. Love, Journey. Okay. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
That is devastating. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I got chills. Oh man.
After sharing the footage, he was contacted by Journey and her family, who explained that the jar held great sentimental value and had been in the water for over a decade. Journey's grandmother mentioned that seeing the video brought back cherished memories, and they expressed their gratitude for him returning it to the river. A Reddit user noticed unusual behavior with their trail camera at a Christmas tree farm in Bedford, Pennsylvania. Every night at exactly 12:05:01 a.m., the camera would take a picture, but nothing would be visible. After 2 months, a bright red light appeared in the images, casting a glow over the trees. On March 5th, 2024, the timestamp changed to 12:52 a.m., and for the first time, the photo showed two blurry shapes, one above the trees and another on the ground. When the user switched the camera to video mode, it worked normally during the day, but failed to record anything at 12:05 a.m., capturing only still images. What triggered the camera every night at the same time? And what was the red light hovering above the trees? The mystery remains unsolved. This video, recorded by a hunter in Russia, begins in a strange and unexpected way. The hunter appears to kick a bear in the back for unknown reasons.
You kicked your bear in the back, you dumbass. Leave him alone. What are you messing with? Get mauled. You can't even climb a tree, man. You're gonna get jacked up.
The bear immediately turns aggressive, charging at him while growling and making threatening noises. In the chaos, the hunter drops his camera but manages to escape unharmed. Surprisingly, he later recovers.
Social media can't stop sharing this hydrogen water bottle. Watch this video now before the bottled water companies take it down. A brilliant water scientist from Japan
recovered the camera and uploaded the footage, capturing the intense moment of the attack. Hopefully, he learned a valuable lesson. Never provoke a bear. Let's take a look at a brand new Bigfoot sighting that was uploaded on January 12th, 2025. The video, which lists Michigan as its location, likely originates from there. It begins with a hiker trekking through a snowy forest, but quickly shifts from picturesque to quite unsettling.
It's definitely something large.
took off running. I think they'll look too friendly.
Suddenly, deep growls resonate through the trees, indicating the presence of a large predator. The hiker catches fleeting glimpses of the creature responsible, although it remains largely unseen in the footage. He expresses his shock, saying things like, "It just took off running," and "What the heck is that thing?" His description of it as a thing suggests it's not any ordinary animal. As the video progresses, the growls become more pronounced and seem to draw nearer. These sounds are unlike anything we've encountered before. Leading many viewers to speculate that this could indeed be a Bigfoot sighting. Given the eerie noises in his descriptions, this theory has gained considerable traction, with many believing he experienced a very close encounter with a Bigfoot that day, a close call he's fortunate to have survived. While hunting from a tree, a hunter encounters something he had never seen before.
Didn't look like a deer. I can't tell what it is. I see it again now. Get ready. What in the world is that thing?
Get out of there.
I've never seen anything like that before in my whole life.
A loud, eerie scream echoed through the woods, leaving him feeling uneasy, particularly since many Bigfoot sightings report similar sounds. Whether it was Bigfoot or something else entirely, the experience left a profound impact on the hunter. In a dark forest, a man notices mysterious glowing lights and decides to investigate.
Я вижу какое-то свечение. Камера не передаст, но там кто-то сидит. Вот. Кто-то там находится. По этой стороне дороги идет человек. Проблема в том, что я не вижу, что у меня под ногами. Вот, кто-то она идет. Это, походу, какая-то женщина по телосложению. Твою мать, я был тупо 3 метра от нее. Она осталась еще.
As he approaches, he suspects the lights might be coming from a woman, possibly a witch, performing some kind of ritual. He then discovers what appears to be a voodoo setup. Just as he examines it, the witch reappears, forcing him to narrowly escape.
Она сюда идет, ёб твою мать!
In this hunting vlog, 2 hunters are tracking a bull elk and eventually spot it in an open clearing. One hunter draws his bow and takes aim, but the situation quickly escalates.
Oh my
What
god!
was that?
Oh my god! Oh my god, I got it all! Oh my god! Oh, Ty! You pinwheeled him. Oh, I cannot believe what just happened to us.
The elk charges directly at them, capable of running speeds up to 40 miles per hour, creating a dangerous scenario. Thankfully, the hunters avoid the charge and escape without harm, taking a moment to compose themselves before resuming their hunt. A hunter lay still, waiting for a young black bear that was gradually approaching him.
Bear's about 5 yards from Rob right now.
It's like, yeah. Yeah, I figured this out. I think it's very true.